This is Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by the WBC Silver welterweight champion, Souleymane Cissokho. Souleymane, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, and you?
I'm very good, thank you. Lot going on at the moment in the welterweight division, and I guess the best question to start with for you is, after spending most of your professional career at super welterweight, 154 pounds, why did you and your team make the decision to drop down to welter?
You know what? Since I turned pro, they always told me I'm very small for the super welterweight. For 154, I was very small, and I was making the weight very easily. So then we decided to turn down at 147, and I feel good. And I even didn't cut the weight, so yeah, I feel very good at 147.
Was there ever any concern about getting the opportunities at 47? Because as we know from this weekend, huge fight between Spence and Crawford. But for a long time now, many years, they've dominated that division. It's maybe hard to get the chances at the titles.
Yeah, to be honest, it's very hard at 147, but I know something. So maybe both of them are going to move up at 154. So let's see what's happened next. But like I say, I'm a competitor, and if I can get any fight at 147 to get a title, I'll be there for sure.
And you were an Olympic bronze medalist, of course, superb amateur fighter. What have you found to be so far the biggest challenges in transitioning from amateur to professional?
For me, like it's two worlds. It's a two world. You have to be more patient. You have to do a lot of repetition. You have to be smart. It's not too much rush. Like in amateur, we have to rush. We have to run for the point and things like that. But in professional, you have to be very smart, very good defense also as well. And yes, it was very hard. And I still got a little amateur style, but I'm working on it to be a real professional fighter.
And since moving down to welterweight for your last fight, where you won the silver title, do you feel different in yourself, in your body, from fighting at 154?
Definitely, I feel better. I feel stronger. I feel faster, and yeah, I feel very good. Like I say, the weight is easy for me at 147. I even didn't cut the weight. I just be careful during my training camp, and yeah, bro, I feel very good at 147.
Tell us about your training camp. Who do you work with? Who's your trainer? Where do you train? And what's that like?
So since 2017, I moved in US. I train with Virgil Hunter. So it's a very famous fighter, very famous
Trainer.
coach. Sorry, he used to work with a lot of fighter like Andre Ward, Amir Khan, Andre Berto, Andre Durrell, and a lot of fighter. And I learned a lot of things with him, like the defense, especially the defense. Is like with him, we are working like the science of boxing, to be very, very smart. He explained us everything. It's not only a coach, it's a teacher, He tell you something and he explain you, teach you something. And that makes the difference. And he's a coach who's taking care of his fighters, so that's very important to me. And yeah, over there we train twice a day. We spar 3 times per week, and it's very different. The approach of the training is different. The conditioning, the strength and conditioning is different also. And yeah, I feel very good over there. There is no distraction, so we have to stay focused on boxing. Like I say, we eat boxing, we sleep boxing, and we train boxing. So which is very good.
And you get a lot of good sparring out there in the US, particularly in California, where you're based. Who stands out to you as the best kind of fighters you've sparred so far?
I used to spar with a lot of good fighter. Like I used to spar Amir Khan, even Andre Berto, even there is a lot, and there is a couple like sparring partner who are not like big name, but who are very very good. So yeah, the toughest one I don't know. I don't know. There is a lot. There is a lot, but like I say, we learn a lot over there. There is a lot of good opportunity as a sparring partner, and yeah, I keep learning. So that's the main thing.
You have a trainer that's based in the US. You have a management team that are based in the UK in 258. Why is this? How has a French Olympian ended up being with a US trainer and a UK manager?
You know, boxing in France is going a little bit down. You know, it's a little bit down. So that's why I decided to go in US to learn the professional style and things like that. And why 258 management? Because I know AJ, Anthony Joshua, since a long time. He's a good guy. I know, I like his mentality. I like his mindset and how he's living life, you know. And like I say, when I saw the 258 company, I say, okay, I'm going to work with them. I love the ethic they put on. They are very good. They help us a lot. It's not about boxing. It's like 360. You know, it's about the image, about a lot of things, and that's very important. As a fighter, you know, the career is very short, very very short. So we need a good advice for after the career and things like that, and they're taking care of everything. So that's good.
And you said earlier that it's possible Terence Crawford and Errol Spence may both move up in weight after their fight on Saturday. You're WBC number 4 at the moment. That could obviously go up as well. Would you think that you might have a chance to fight for the vacant championship for the WBC if the winner is to vacate?
I don't know yet because there is other fighters. There is Mario Barrios. There is Yordenis Ugas. There is Cody Crowley also.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see. Me, like I say, I'm up. I'm now number 4. There is, I think, 2 guys above me. So let's see. Let's see. I'm ready for all of them. Like me, I don't care. Like I say, I'm a competitor. My level is going up. If the fighter is very good, my level is going up, and I can't wait to get my title shot.
Is there anyone particular in the welterweight division that you'd like to fight? Anyone that you see as kind of an up and coming challenge like you are?
I would love to fight Yordenis Ugas. I would love to fight Ket Terman. I would love to fight Cody Crowley. All of them, I would love to fight them.
Great stuff. And what do you make of some of the younger guys coming through? Obviously, Boots Ennis has had a lot of talk about him. Virgil Ortiz Jr. unfortunately had some health problems, but still a lot talked about him. Stanionis, Conor Benn here in the UK as well. What do you make of this new generation?
Oh, they are very good. I know a lot of them, especially Stanionis. I used to spar with him. He's a good guy. I know him since amateur, so we are close friends. So yeah, but Butch Ennis is very good, very complete fighter, very smart, very strong. And I saw his last fight. He did very, very good. I did the commentator for his last fight, and he did very good. I think Virgil Ortiz now is very hard for him to make the weight. Yeah, it's gonna be very hard for him. He got a lot of health issues, so I think it's gonna be hard. But yeah, there is a couple of good fighters. But like I say, now I'm ranked number 4. I'm looking up, you know, on this weight class. Conor Ben is good too. I'm up to fight him, 100%. So let's see what's the future will bring. But yeah, I'm ready for all of them.
Do you think in the boxing community people are sleeping on you a little bit? You know, you're talking about these other guys, and you're an Olympic bronze medalist. You're undefeated, WBC number 4.
I think a little bit. I think they sleep a little bit on me because I didn't fight yet a big name. That's why I really want to fight a big name. And this is normal, you know. I know I'm working very hard and things like that, but I need a big name. And like I say, if I can fight Ket Sherman, Jordanis Ugas, or Cody Crowley, I'm up. Evan Conor Ben, I'm up to fight this type of fighter.
And I have to ask you, obviously, before I let you go, we've talked about it in passing, the big fight on Saturday night. How do you see that panning out? Who do you see coming out on top?
You know what? This is the first time I got 50-50 fight. It's very, very hard. It's very, very hard to say this guy is gonna win or the other guy is gonna win. What I can say is I had a training camp with American and Terence Crawford was there, so I trained with him a lot. I didn't spar him, but I trained with him a lot, and this guy is amazing. Everything he's doing, he wants to be first. Every single thing. He got very great mindset. He's like this guy is amazing. Like has a training camp with him. Spend training camp with him was something I learned a lot. Like this guy is like always number 1. If we run, he wants to be number 1. If we do strength and conditioning, he wants to be number 1. He's challenging himself. He's challenging the young generation. So that's very good. And the thing I can say about Spence, he looks more than ready. He looks more than ready. He's very sharp. Even like I say, in his mindset and everything, his training camp is more than ready. So we're gonna have a very, very good fight.
Was
Very,
that
very
in
good fight.
was that in Omaha, the training camp?
No, it was in Colorado Springs
Ah,
with
okay.
yes, with American. For his last fight, I did the spar with him. American versus Kell Brook. I was the sparring for American. So yeah, I spent a lot of time with him.
Did you were you asked to emulate Kell Brook's style in those sparring sessions?
Amir?
Yeah.
Oh no, no, because like I say, I got good job, and I know Kell Brook, sorry, had a good job, so they bring me. I had to change a little bit my style, but I think I helped him a lot for his camp. He was very happy. Then I went with them in England also as well to work with him at the end of training camp. So yeah, it was good.
What you mentioned Crawford there. What impressed you the most? You've talked about how competitive he is. What else about it? Was it the work ethic? Was it the talent? What impressed you about him in camp?
His work ethic is talented, even at the pad work, even the shadow box. The this guy is very smart. The ring generalship and everything. Boxing IQ is very good. Body shot, and he was like going going very hard like on every session, and I was telling to myself, wow, if you want to be champ, you have to work as him because this guy was very impressed.
And just
Impressed.
finally, when you first started getting into boxing as a kid, who did you look up to? Who were your boxing heroes that you kind of took from their style?
I used to watch like Underworld, which is crazy. I was young. I was
Yeah.
looking after Underworld a lot, and then Virgil Hunter became my trainer, which is crazy. So my role model is Underworld because this guy he was very good, very smart, very strong, and everything. And also Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, all of them are very big name in boxing. And this is big inspiration for me, and especially Ali because he was a great champion. It's not only in the ring but also outside the ring. That's very important to me. I am very involved in association here in the 19th Street of Paris, to help a lot of kids and things like that. That's very important to me. So being a role model, it's very important.
And you mentioned Andre Ward there. He was a hero to a lot of fighters, I think. Maybe a low profile, but certainly influenced a lot of people coming up. Do you see him at all? Does he come to the gym?
Yes, I was there for the first Kovalev fight and the second Kovalev fight too. So yeah, I was there. I watched his spar and everything, and he was a very hard worker, very focused. As soon as he get at the gym, he say hi to everyone, and then he stay focused on his training every single time. Very focused, and that's make the difference.
And now, of course, a very good commentator and announcer in the US. So maybe he'll announce one of your fights soon as well.
Hopefully now I'm with Mushroom, so let's see what the future brings for us.
Awesome. Souleymane, really appreciate your time. And yeah, look forward to seeing you get a fight in the book soon.
Thank you, boss. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.